Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Before I get started, I want to go over my disclaimers. If you are in immediate danger, please call 911 or you can reach out to the domestic hotline at 800-799-SAFE, 800-799-7233. And for mental health resources, reach out to NAMI at 800-950-NAMI, 800-950-6264. So, I'm sorry, and you can also text at 741741. So today I want to talk about red flags in a relationship. And when you see these red flags, don't make the mistakes that most of us have made. Go ahead and back away from this relationship. So the first thing that I wrote was obsessiveness. You know, when you're in a relationship and you get the butterflies and everything and it's new and you want to spend time with this person as much as you can, but every time you decide to try to back away, this person just won't leave you alone. Like I said the other day, always want to be in your space, always want to be there. You know, and it's okay when you're dating and you're starting to get to know somebody that you spend a lot of time, but also have outside things that you do, outside hobbies, you know, that you spend with your family or your friends. Don't let this new relation take you away from things that you have had planned before you met this person. And if you meet this person, they will understand that you had plans before you met them and vice versa. So don't, you know, get lost in the feeling of love. And number 2 is possessiveness. You know, when you do decide to go out and spend time with other family members or friends or just time alone, they always want to make you feel bad or feel guilty for doing that. And if they don't have a legitimate reason for saying that they wanted you to spend whatever day with them, then I would look at this. You know, you don't want to get in a relationship that's going to be this way, because at the beginning of the relationship, they can pretend to be the best person in the world. But once you get stuck in this relationship, once you become committed, then they become the worst person you've ever met. And this is how abuse starts. So it may look good at the beginning, but trust me, it's not going to end well. So if you start to see these 2 signs that I've just mentioned, please start to pull back, you know, and it may be wise just to break it off. You know, you can tell the difference between somebody just having a bad day and really wanting to spend time with you, or somebody that's just always feeling like they need you to be there, like they own you. So you can tell the difference. And number 3, if you notice that in this relationship, they seem to be the common denominator on why other people have left the relationship, then this is something you may want to look at. You may want to be concerned with. If they tell you about how their ex was such a horrible person and they did everything, and you start to see some similarities to your relationship, then that's something you want to keep an eye on. So, you know, sometimes it could be that the person picked poorly, you know, but 9 times out of 10, if they can't explain why the relationship ended and it makes sense to you, then that's a sign. That's a red flag that you want to look at. You want to be able to see where this person was doing the best, but they did pick poorly. But if they're always blaming someone on something that they did, and you can see how some of this is starting to be in your relationship, then you want to watch for that. And then number 4, unpredictable mood swings. You know, some days they wake up and they're happy and everything is okay, and then later, by the end of the day, their mood swing has changed, and you can't pinpoint what made it change. You have no idea. I'll give you an example. My ex-husband was a perfect candidate for this. He had unpredictable mood swings. We went on our last family trip. It was September, it was Labor Day. So we went on a trip and everything was okay on the trip. And then I noticed when it was time to come to leave the hotel, he was sitting at the table. It was about 6 a.m. Everybody else was asleep, but he was sitting at the table. And I noticed that he just had a look on his face, you know, like he was ready to explode. So I simply asked what was wrong, and he said, well, we have to get up. We need to get ready because we have to be out of here. And I said, well, it's 6, and we have until 12 before we leave. And then he said, well, I'm going to get some breakfast. Do you want anything? And it was just so harsh and cold. And so I didn't understand it. And so when everybody got up and we decided to leave and start driving, he still had the same mood swing. It led all the way up till the end of the day. So, and I'm speaking from experience. So this is something that I should have known when I met this person, because he didn't change. You know, I maybe tried to overlook it and tried to make it be better, but this was who he was. And I accepted that. And so as for me, that was my mistake. So I'm telling you this from experience. Don't accept something when you see something. Don't try to make it be something that it's not. So that's what I did. And number 4, when things happen, they blame you for it. And that's another thing that he did. You know, it was always pointing fingers and blaming me for things that I had no control over. You know, and then he would apologize, but it just made no sense that it even would get that far. So those are signs you want to watch. You know, don't sit back and allow somebody to treat you this way, and then you try to make it better by saying they're having a bad day, and which in realistic, they're not having a bad day. These people have not been completely healed from whatever else they're going through, and they have issues, and they haven't done to work to resolve the issues that they have in their lives. So when they come into your life and trying to have a relationship, it never ends well. And so number 6, they secret about their past. And this one, it used to irritate me so bad. I would talk to him. You know, we've been together the beginning of the relationship for 2 years, and he would never talk about his past. You know, it would be the same stories that he told, but he would never go into depth. And I know that some people just don't like to talk about their childhood or anything that's in their past, and you know, it's painful, whatever. But when you're in a relationship, 9 times out of 10, you do open up. With my children's father, he opened up to me about his past. So I knew a lot of things, some things that I thought maybe he should have kept to himself, but he did open up to me, and I knew things, and vice versa. But with my last ex-husband, he would not tell me anything. It was like pulling teeth. So I thought that was really strange. And after 10 years, I can't tell you anything about this man's past. And so those are things that you want to watch for. If somebody is just holding on to their past and won't tell you, those are red flags. Because when you're in a relationship, you should be able to tell your partner just about any and everything. There shouldn't be any secrets. And I'm not saying that when you first meet this person, the first day they should open up and tell you everything. I'm just saying, if you've been in a relationship for a year or 2, they should start to peel back the layers and tell you and let you in. But if it's always pushing you away and they just don't want to talk about it, then that's something you want to watch. And then number 7, if something is not feeling right in the relationship and you just can't put your finger on it, that's your intuition telling you to walk away. So walk away. You know, don't get caught in the feeling that this is the last relationship that you're going to ever have, and if you don't do it now, you'll never have someone. Walk away, because that's your gut telling you you need to look at the red flags that I've listed above, and don't continue to hold on to this, because the longer you hold on to something, the person is not going to change unless they're willing to change and come clean. But 9 times out of 10, they're not going to change. The relationship can end up being an abusive, whether it's physical or mental. So you don't want to get stuck in that pattern. You want to be able to let it go. And then when you do let it go, ask Holy Spirit for guidance, and ask him to help you with the next relationship. Ask him to help you not move too quickly and not overlook the signs. I hope this is helping someone, and if you know someone that is going through this, please share this video and like it and subscribe. And I will see you again tomorrow. Thank you for watching.